So I haven't did a long form video in a while, I don't think. Well, at least, like, not just barely over the shorts length. And it's because of a lot of reasons, like, yeah, just a lot of reasons. Uh, Working on other things, paid job stuff and everything else. Shorts is about all I have time for right now. But I've been saving these bat figures for a while. Uh, to like open all at once because these were one of my favorite G.I. Joes. One of my favorite action figures, period. Like the original Bat, which I have 3 of. And then I picked up the uh, Python Patrol one, which is meh, but it's bad. And then I got the Crimson Bat, which is, I think, looks pretty cool. I've seen the snow one that's rumored that's appeared in the background, like the snow job pictures. I think it looks pretty cool, and I think it's going to be pretty neat. And I like that they're doing a different design for the head. I really want to get me a custom Cyberman head, though, from Doctor Who and try on one of these and see how that goes. Because you can still get these on Amazon at basically the retail price now, which is crazy, but because they were really high for a while, and then it seems like they were flooded in, and then it seems like that's over with. And I did my custom Nomad figure recently, and I think I'm going to be shooting a bunch of photos with this and these bats. So let's start opening these up and see what we got. So before I dive in, looking at the Python Patrol one, decided to start with that one. I also picked this up from JS Armory on Etsy, and it's an attachment. That store has quite a few attachments for the bats, so I thought I'd get this one and try it and see how it goes. So I'll try this probably with each one, but I think it's going to end up being on that one because the color scheme kind of looks like that. So I got that to look at also. Right away, I know if I custom a bat into a Cyberman, it's probably going to be this one because I don't like this color scheme much really at all. But this one also has some issues. Like right out of the box, it looks like this belt got down in there in the packaging, and I think it's like pulled him up some. So I don't know where they're meaning for his belt to go. Like if his gun holster needs to be up further. That way we keep the belt floating, covering that up, which looks to be the case. But if you see right here, it tends to go back in there and jam up into the back part a little bit. But it's pretty good. Like, and this was like the second version, I think, of the bat. So like this head's got a lot of motion in it. Let's see if the all of them's like that. And it's just repainted for the most part. Butterfly joints. Pretty good right there. That's the only problem I'm seeing really. It's got the drop down hips. A lot of other people have more problems with the drop down hips. The only drop down hip issues I've really had with any of the Joes is my Scarlet. I took some pictures with it and moved it around and posed it quite a bit. The legs are loose and they literally just drop down. So the only other problems I've had with really any of the G.I. Joes is like that Scarlet issue, and then I had my Recondo has a gap in the leg right here. I think everyone I looked at locally had one though, so ain't much I can do about that. But like I said, even though this one looks like instead of Python Patrol, he should be like workplace hazard control or something. Works for OSHA. But I like this because I've seen some more of these before. So this is not my first time actually handling one. But I really want to go over this with some metal. To metal it up some. Because at least with these, it starts at a metal look. I don't like this just black. But overall, I like it. I think it's weird, kind of, that bats have guns. Because, you know, they got attachments and all that other stuff. So it's kind of weird that they actually have guns. But, of course, with like almost all G.I. Joes, we'll start calling this the OSHA G.I. Joe because that's what the color scheme looks like. It goes in there. And then he came with Do all of them come with the same attachments? It looks like this one only has one chest cover, and that's the Python Patrol chest cover. JS Armory that I've seen, and other people did it too. A lot of them have these clear ones, so you can have it like the old one where you see through the stuff with the clear bits. This one doesn't have as many paint apps because like this part right here is not even painted, and the other one had different colors here. So, but repaints are alright. But he came with these two attachments. I guess this is a flamethrower. I don't. Water cannon, and then that. So like the chest piece, the Python Patrol thing, just should just snap in there. Don't seem to go in there great though. It goes in there, but it's really loose. I'm probably gonna leave it off anyways. I mean, that adds a lot more to like the effects of this figure, and I think it actually does look a lot better with that on there, but it doesn't even stay very well. So yeah, this one's going to end up getting some paint work done on it. Let me check that. I'll probably check with each one to see how it goes. See if this thing goes on here good. Ooh. By the way, this thing's got some stabby parts. Those are sharp. But yeah, it goes on there pretty good. I'm dragging this back here before he like beats the crap out of somebody. Oh, these figures are stiff. Probably because I ain't had them out of the box much, but yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Like that. Oh, he didn't come with an extra head either. He came with the backpack. But that was it. Didn't come with the extra head, which is disappointing because you got the damaged heads are one of the coolest things about these. Took me a while to get him even posed like that. For somebody that takes a lot of figure photography pictures, I'm like kind of shit at posing them. So this one, even getting out of the packaging, the drop down hips were way down, and I'm worried this one's just gonna break. I think it's these belts that are doing this to these figures. I think these belts are causing them to pull away if they're not packaged like perfectly. Yeah. When I was testing out the thigh swivel, I was like scared this one was gonna break. So that's fun. So we got the same head, though this one's a lot looser than the other one. Arms look to be the same. And before anybody says, well, that's what we had when we had windowless packaging. I've barely gotten any figures. I guess I'm lucky that had like weird eyes or anything like that. Plus, I'm not the superest, pickiest person in the fucking world. I wouldn't have noticed this even if it had been see-through packaging. This one does look like the packaging kind of had him. He's stiff, that's for sure. This drop down hip's a problem, and you can see that drop down hip, that ball is, or whatever you call it, that socket or whatever, is pulled really funky. I think this hip's actually supposed to be over more, but it really worries me trying to turn it much because of that. Yeah, even this one, it's gonna be an issue. But overall, it's the same figure. Like, I think it's exactly the same. This one too doesn't have the paint hit here. Of course, this color scheme's better. I like it much better than that one, the OSHA bat. Just love him going around check marking the Cobra Commander's different headquarters and stuff. See? You can see he doesn't even stand straight. One leg's longer than the other a little bit. But doesn't stand, but then he does stand when I do that. Okay. And this one came in this box. This is the first one I've had in one of these boxes that they were doing. And not just like loose in those other things that they were doing for a long time. The tissue paper one. These are fancy tissue paper. It has Cobra G.I. Joe on it. Make sure I don't. I have literally had to dig through the garbage because I forgot to left something on it. So he's got the same backpack. All the same accessories. I think this is the same pistol too. He has two chest covers. One's damaged. I like that though. If you can see that, there's like a bullet hole in there. I really like that a lot. And a pristine one. And then he's got the battle damaged head. I don't know why this one didn't come with a battle damaged head. For something as a Target exclusive, I guess that's something they can, get out there quickly. It's just a Target exclusive, so they know it's going to be limited how many they sell. But, like, give me a battle damaged head for that one, too. I'm not going to open all three of these probably today. Well, yeah, I'll go ahead and open them. But let's open this one up and check it out. I like this one a lot. It's just I'm worried about those hips. Oh, and a quick note about this one. The chest things stick better. Seems like that one doesn't stick as good. These seem to go on a lot better. So, make of that what you will. So, I got the classic bats open, all three of them. And just like I thought, yeah, it is my favorite of them. And like the Crimson Bat, basically the same thing, different paint job. One thing I noticed on this one and that one, the head's got better mobility. So either these are really stiff or they improved it when they came out with these two. But I think the head's actually a little bit better on those two. The belt, I just hate these belts. These belts are so many problems. On every one of them, it causes problems with the back bend and get caught up and pulling up and down. It's messing with hips. I'm most definitely going to probably cut it off this one since I'm going to customize this one into a Cyberman. But overall, I'm so happy for these. And these are so cool. Like I said, these were one of my favorite action figures as a kid. I was lucky enough to get these three really dirt cheap when they were on sale online one time. I found this one at Target. They had a couple of them. I got one because I know they're hard to find and want somebody else to be able to get one. And then Mar got me this one, which is really cool too. Like I like this one because it's a bat. And I'm beginning to like the fact that it reminds me of fucking Workplace Safety OSHA colors or something. Like, for some reason, like, the boots and stuff remind me of that. I don't know, but this one's more than likely going to end up being made into a Cyberman. I know I seen somebody online, and I forgot the name of the creator, who has Cyberman size heads that'll fit onto G.I. Joe bodies. So I'm probably going to get one of those and make this into a custom Cyberman that'll be, the 6-inch line. Somebody can make a fortune on me if they ever release Doctor Who figures in, like, 6-inch. I'd freaking be buying all. Somebody do all the heads of, like, the unit, and I'd buy so many extra G.I. Joes just to make units, soldiers, and stuff. But overall, back to the bats. Love all these. Definitely going to try my best to get me one of the snow troopers when they come out and stuff. But yeah, super cool. And I do love the damaged head. That is really cool. And there are a bunch of creators that have like damaged ones. One thing that's different between this one and that one, like this one actually has a Cobra symbol and then it's got damage on it. This one doesn't have a symbol or anything. It was the first one. And then it's got its damage on it. But like I said, there's people, JS Armory, like I said on Etsy, he has clear ones, different colors too, all kinds of different kind of colors, so check those out. And he also has clear pieces like this, So you make them look like a laser thing or something. I'm thinking about getting a couple of those attachments actually to go with my custom Green Lantern figures I'm doing. But I recommend these to people. Just be careful with the hips and stuff. Of all the G.I. Joes, like I said, I didn't really have many problems with them, even their drop down hips, but these seem to have been the biggest problem. I'm really worried about the hips on this one, because they were pulled way down when I took it out of the package. But love these. I'm going to be taking a bunch of pictures with Nomad up there. Not King Grayskull, Nomad. With the those. Stop. Don't look at my messy living room. Tomorrow will kill me for showing that.